Alright, I'm going to go over how to create a full width page and contact pages based on the page templates. So it's really easy. We're just going to go to our dashboard and let's create two pages. So the first one is a full width, and let's just call it full width example. And if we publish it, you'll see, and we view this page, you'll see that it is just a basic page with a sidebar. And the only difference between a full width and a regular page is this page template under page attributes. We just go under templates and we select full width. So it's really easy. We just click update. So once our full width is selected, and it becomes a full width page. So that one's very easy. And all of the shortcodes and everything work the same on a full width page or a default page. So the next thing we need to do is create a contact page. So let's go and add another page and call that one contact page example. And this one's exactly the same. Under page attributes, let's go ahead and select the contact page. And we have two, contact page and contact page full width. And they both act exactly the same, except for one has a sidebar and one doesn't. So let's go ahead and just assume they work the same. So if I go to the page, you'll notice that, hey, it doesn't really act very much different. But don't worry, that's because there's options at the bottom. These are called contact page options, and there's two of them. And basically, we hide these sections if you don't have content filled in, and this is just so if you don't want to use those sections, you don't have to. So first one is a map, and basically this one works just like Google Maps. You don't need any embed code. You can just type in the address. You could just type in your own address. So for instance, let's just go ahead and just put in a city, San Francisco, California. Obviously you can use an exact address, but I don't have one handy right now. So let's go ahead and just type in San Francisco. And let's update that. And then you'll get your map, and it'll automatically put a pin on the address that you have typed in. So it's really easy and nice because you don't need any embed code or any fancy stuff like that. You just type in the address and our Google Maps API will grab it for you. So, and then as I mentioned before, if you don't want to use the map, you can just remove that and it'll hide itself. So the same thing with a contact form. So you would just type in your email address and then update the page, and then the form will build itself. And then if you type in any content, it'll display above the contact form right there. So it's kind of cool. So if you don't want to use our built-in form, which is fine, if you have a problem with it, or you want to add fields, we do have another contact form, as mentioned right here, contact form 7 plugin. So if I update this and we refresh it, what you can do is you can go and download the contact form 7 plugin, and it actually builds them via shortcode. And so it'll give you a little shortcode. It's like contact form 7 like 37 or something like that. That's how it's built. It'll all walk you through that, and that's all you would type in there instead of below. You would just leave these two blank, whichever field you didn't want to use. So you would just leave this email address blank, and you would type in if you wanted to use the contact form 7, and then it would display in there. So it's just kind of a nice way you can use the same template for either the built-in contact form, or if you wanted to use the contact form 7 plugin. And we have styles built in for either one, so either one works, and we actually recommend the plugin. So it's super easy to set up these two templates.